Good morning, YouTube gang. It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my favorite plays for today's 11-game main slate. Today is the 20th of January. Hope everybody's having an amazing Martin Luther King Day, man. This is his holiday, y'all. It just means a lot to me. It should mean a lot to everybody. Just what he's been striving for, what he dreamt for equal rights in America, for everybody, you know. We always got to keep that in mind. Yes, it's a day off for some people, but for others, you know, just got to keep in mind what he dreamed about and what he wanted for everyone to have equal rights, man. So let's jump right into it, y'all. Sorry I haven't been giving you videos. It'll be days when I don't have videos. You have access to my player pool and my link in the description. If you want access to my player pool, I will still have that available. So there'll be times when I don't have videos that you can also have access to that. Just check out the link in the description. All right, let's jump into it. Going to the point guard slot. Gotta look into Dame, man. In this play against Golden State, we all know that CJ's out. He's going to get the bumping usage. Going against Golden State, it's going to be a high pace and as well as 100.7 to Golden State's 100.4 in pace. Great play overall. 44.5 projection play, 5.1 value play. He's been crushing in the last 3 games. As you can see, 42, 52, 49. He did have that 60 against Golden State last game around, 49, 47 in the last 3 games against Golden State. Great play to target him as they're 28th against opposing point guards. So got to look into this play as he's already, last game he had 38% usage, so he's averaging 29 for the year. So let's look into this play. It's a great spot, and he's already 84 on DraftKings. Just an overall great play for tonight. All right, let's go for some savings. All right, going for a savings play. Let's go down to the same game. I definitely want to still target Portland with Anthony Simmons. You know, he's 3,700, but he is 39 on DraftKings. He will be expected starter for McCollum. As you can see, he's getting the minutes. He had 35 last game, 38 in the last 2 games, but he just hasn't been producing as well. But he can go off as a 25th against shooting guard, so definitely could check this spot. He is averaging 0.68 fantasy points per minute, but in this spot he could give you around 20-25 fantasy points, and that's all right, knowing that he's giving you that 8 times value, y'all. So love this play at a cheap spot. All right, against Golden State. All right, let's look into another great play. Let's look into our shooting guards. All right, going to the shooting guard side of things, I still like D'Angelo Russell. Same game, the 20.5 implied total in this matchup for tonight. Great spot as he's 76 on both DraftKings and FanDuel. It's going, like I said, it's going to be a great pacing game, and he's been crushing it. He had 51 last game, 42 in the last 2 games, but in the past 3 against Portland, he had a 46 last game, 59, 30 in the last 3 against Portland. Great spot here. All right, we got to look into Glenn Robinson if he's going to play. I know Draymond's back in the lineup. All right, so something to consider here, as he's going to be that guy regardless. Averaging 32% usage. He had 30% last game with that 51 fantasy point game. So going against Portland, they're going to need him to keep this game close and competitive. So I like this game for D. Russ in this spot against Portland. All right, let's look for some other savings. Of course, we're looking to if Kemba is going to be out and Jaylen Brown will be out, because Marcus Smart will be starting once again if he's out. And it's 5,500, 58 on DraftKings. Great slides, a 223 implied total here. Checking the pace is also a positive pace, even though it's 1 point positive pace. Regardless, it's still a good spot for him in this spot if Kemba sits and Jaylen Brown sits. He had that 66 fantasy point last game. He had 40 in the last 2 games, crushing it lately. Hopefully, if Kemba's out and Brown's out, expect Marcus Smart to be a great spot to get some savings. All right, let's look into. So J.J. Redick is hopefully back. He's probable, so that's gonna hurt Josh Hart's upside, as he had 32, 28 last game. Something you can consider, but we gotta monitor that play as well. That's something I think. That's all I'm really looking at the shooting guards. Of course, you got Shai Gilgeous is in a smashing spot as well. He's been crushing it, but we're knowing that Gallinari is back in the line. I love his price tag, so we're going to look into that in the small forward spot. But let's jump into it as a matter of fact. All right, we got Giannis. You know, he's 11,700 in FanDuel, but he's cheaper on DraftKings, 11,200 against Chicago. This is a good play, but still is a horrible pace for Milwaukee, as they're taking a big cut in pace. As you can see, Chicago's 99.5 to their 104.6 in pace, so they're going to be slowing down. But he did have, 42, 52, 70, 64 in the last 4 games against Chicago. I mean, this is more of a ceiling play in my opinion. He could give you that 55 if that in this play, so something you can monitor. But he's in a smash and play, as Chicago's the worst team against small forwards, so Giannis is in a good position to get that 55 plus, hopefully, in this matchup. Like I said about Danilo Gallinari coming back from injury, he's back in the mix. 5,900 is too cheap on FanDuel. Too cheap on FanDuel. Knowing his upside, he has a 30.9 projection play, 5.2 value. But on DraftKings, they priced him up around 6,600. To me, that's more of a cash play in my opinion. More of a ceiling, but nonetheless, he had 45 last game against Houston. Great pace, like I stated before, for Oklahoma, as they're 198 to Houston's 103. So it's a nice bump in pace for OKC here. So I love this play for Gallinari in this matchup. All right, let's go to our next spot at power forwards. All right, going to the power forwards, got to look into Kevin Love. 6,900 is not giving him no love, but on FanDuel, we'll take that. 6,900, 35.9 projection play, 5.2 value play. Love this spot. Now on DraftKings, nonetheless, he's priced up where he should be at 7,900. To me, that's going to be more of a ceiling play for me on DraftKings, but on FanDuel at 6,900, sign me up here. Yes, he hasn't been doing well against them, but he did have that 42 last time against the Knicks, so they see potential ceiling that he has 42, and this price tag is all he really needs, around that 40 mark. But I can see a 35-40 mark in his play here for Cleveland. It's going to be a slow pace overall, 98 to 99, but he's one of those guys. Fantasy points per minute, 1.1 fantasy points per minute, giving you around 31 minutes a game. So something to consider, knowing he can give you that 35-40 in this play at this price tag. All right, now we're going to another spot at a cheaper play. Aaron Gordon, something to consider here. He's 5,500 on FanDuel, too cheap. All right, as you can see, I mean, all he needs is around 25 for value, but he has upside to give you that 35 here. He had 38 last game against Charlotte. He has 30, 31 in the last 3 games against Charlotte. So love this play. He done it last game at 19 fantasy points, but he could bounce back in this play. Easy play against Charlotte. They're 20th overall in defense, but 19th in the position. But I can see him giving you at least 30, 35 in this play against Charlotte. All right, that's something to consider. Let's go to our last play at center. All right, going to the center spot, I like Hassan Whiteside at 9K on FanDuel. But on DraftKings, sign me up, as they giving you some great savings at 7,500 on DraftKings, knowing that he's going to get bumping usage. He has great home splits at playing at home. And like I said, he's in a great matchup against Golden State. 27th against the position, 25th overall in defense. He should definitely blow this out the water. He had 50 last game, potential 50 again, 55 in this play. So I love this spot for Hassan Whiteside. Too cheap, especially on DraftKings at 7,500. Sign me up. Hassan Whiteside is my guy for center. If you want to go for some savings, I mean, you got Valanciunas at 6,500, 71 on DraftKings, but knowing that Whiteside's 75, I'm more likely going to go the route with Hassan Whiteside at 75 than going to Valanciunas at 71. But on FanDuel, if you need some savings, 6,500 for Jonas, 34.2 projection, 5.3 value, 20th against the position, 27 overall for New Orleans, and they're beat it up. You got Okafor that's possibly out. You have Favors that's almost doubtful tonight. It's a great spot for Valanciunas to get good upside in this play. It's a 238 implied total. I think this is the highest implied total here in this matchup, and it's also good pace for them as well, 102.9 and 103.7. So it's a great pace, but nonetheless, those are two of my guys. I mean, I'm not looking at DeAndre Ayton. Yes, he balled out in the last 2, 51, 58 in the last 2, but nonetheless, Oubre is probable out of his concussion protocol, and those 2 games that he had those 50s in, Oubre was out, so this might hinder his upside here. He probably would give you down to that 35, 40, maybe 45 mark, but at this price tag at 8,000, that's not gonna cut it. We need some better upside than that. But that's my input on Ayton. But those are two guys I love, is Valanciunas and Whiteside with the potential upside. All right, so those are my plays, y'all. If you like the plays, give a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, comment below using Draft Dashboard tools. So you want access to my player pool, like I stated before at the beginning of the video. It'll be times where I life happens. I have priorities after work. I have a family, so it might be times I cannot get a video out. I do have my player pool regardless, because I still play DFS every day. So if you want access to my player pool, check out the link in my description to sign up. You have access to the NBA cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate, down to the sleepers and your studs. Also, you have access to your watch players. There's access to your player pool. You'll see Watch Mel's DFS picks button up top for either DraftKings or FanDuel. And we have included in the lineup optimizer the GPP and cash selection for your lines to definitely help you cash in certain tournaments, y'all. So I love y'all. It's Mel DFS, and y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.